I did my first placement at Oasis with other 4 classmates as a team. Oasis is a place of hospitality. It provides many facilities and a comfortable space for students to relax, to socialize, and study.
When I started my placement, I didn't have any idea about Oasis.
When I first came to Oasis, I think the place is so comfortable and so friendly, and that you want to spend a lot of time here in Oasis.
Well, the first time I came to Oasis, I see the fancy kitchen and the common room, all the comfortable couches and tables, and the quiet room. I just felt this is a place that is quite relaxing and comfortable.
In the very beginning, I just know a little bit about Oasis. I think Oasis is a really good place for relax, and the student can use the kitchen, meditation, and other services. At the same time, I feel a little bit confused about my social work identity. But after a few weeks, I noticed my role in Oasis is to connect people together, to exchange their culture and their ideas.
When I was first informed that I was placed in Oasis, the first questions about me is that if Oasis is a good place to having social work students there, what kind of social work role should we be in Oasis?
Beginning of placement, I'm trying to build relationship with the students, Oasis staff and volunteers, which is first stage of professional relationship. However, I didn't have any idea what is my role in Oasis.
Another thing is about, I don't think Oasis is a social work agency, so I got quite confused about why they place us to Oasis to have placement.
So when I first come to Oasis, I cannot see the connection between Oasis and social work. And then as I spent some time here, I start to observe things and trying to link to theories. Then I see Oasis as a community center. The community members are the students, mainly the international students, and the needs of the community members, which is the students who are often quite isolated.
So in Oasis it's the same, like you meet people and you talk to them and you try to make them feel comfortable to express themselves, and you listen to them, and then you start to know what they want and what their concerns are, and that's when you actually provide helping hand.
After a few weeks, I found my role in Oasis is to connect students, to exchange their culture and ideas, as well as to help them to discover their own strength and weakness.
During the placement, I gradually got a clear understanding about that. I can't remember who said that, but I think it's true. It said that whenever and wherever there are people, that should be relevant to social work.
And the other thing is that what I would say for Oasis, like, it is a safe space for people to express themselves and their strength. So if you look at it from the strength perspective, like, people can actually empower themselves through self-expression.
But after a few weeks, I realized my role is to support the students in uni. They are coming to Oasis and actually promote the Oasis concept like hospitality and well-being.
Another important things that we are doing in Oasis are to actually illustrate the community sense in Oasis. Like Oasis is a multiple faith community center, and we're trying to demonstrate how it works. Like we have all these event, sorry days, we have celebrating how many days, we have celebrating all the Are You OK days. So all of these things are part of our work in order to ensure that there's humanity, and also to ensure that students get all the well-being that they deserve.
Social work students need to participate and promote the Oasis activity like meditation, yoga class, and talking with a friend.
As we know, respecting is the basic value and ethic in social work. And because of the diverse background of all of us, so showing respect is the most important thing. And be ethically responsible.
And my placement in Oasis gave me a chance to understand other culture and other religion.
There are two major challenges during the placement. One of them is language barrier, because English is my second language, and I have to speak English every day with all students or OSA staff. So it's quite a bit challenging for me. You know, I don't know how to express my real feelings in English, but I'm still practicing. So, yeah.
So the challenges that I met during this placement, the first thing is I don't really understand at the very beginning what's my role as social work students in here. And the second thing is I'm doing the support group with Vadai, and when she's not here, I had the chance to facilitate the group discussion for the first time, which is really challenging, but it's also very rewarding at the same time.
And the other challenges is for me is like cultural shock, because all students here, they all from different culture, have different religions. So it's kind of when you having conversation with them, you need to notice the different culture, because there should be some boundaries among different cultures, and you need to notice it to be professional. Yeah.
So what's the good thing? I really enjoy the meditation class in here, and also just having a chat with people, making a few friends.
Compared with other placements, we have more students involved in this group. It was a really good opportunity for me to learn different things from it. It made me realize how important is the group support and teamwork in a community.
I think the most impressive thing during the placement is like daily group discussion, because we as a team, we do a lot of group discussion. I can say that. And sometimes we have debates, or sometimes we just gathering together.
My recommendation for new student or for the student, social worker student who is placed in Oasis, just try to get any chance to learn something new, sometime in Oasis or in other agency that you need to visit.
My advice for the new students would be proactive in your learning. Always seek out learning opportunities, because the learning opportunity is everywhere. For example, when you go on an agency visit, do not see something like travel. You just been there and that's it. there's lots of things that you can learn. For example, you could talk to the members of the agency.
I have two very simple suggestions for the new team at Oasis. One is be silly and make mistakes. Only making mistakes can you get improvement. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Everyone is making mistakes every day. The other suggestion is asking questions. All staff at Oasis, including our supervisor and our team members, they welcome you to ask questions.
Be creative and be reflective. Use your personality, skills, and your knowledge to create activity that is matched with Oasis. Reflective, that you mean to have reflect to yourself and your professional practice.
Be open-minded and be prepared for all the challenges you may face in Oasis, but those challenges will help you grow to be a very mature professional social worker. And
when you go on agency visit, there are a bunch of stuff that you can learn. You could find out the theory or the model they use in that agency, and you could talk to the management of that agency, asking them about the things or the things generally happened in their agency and the findings, all kind of questions.
Because of my art background, I'm really appreciate to do some design things for Oasis, and I was really happy with that.
I can say I'm still feel very lucky to have placement in Oasis with 4 other lovely classmates and my fantastic supervisor Sheila. And of course the Jeff and all volunteers in Oasis, they are gorgeous as well.